All right, so 2012 was the last time that was done.
I gave that to you.
2011.
That's the Giants, of course.
They were the number 4 seed.
Okay, good.
2010 it was done.
2010. Green Bay Packers.
They were the number 6 seed.
Go ahead.
That's the Lions this year. 2007.
Giants again.
They were the number 5 seed.
Yep.
What are they this year?
The number 5 seed. But they have a better record this year than they had that year.
2006.
2006. That would have been, when did we get here? 2007. That would have been the Colts.
Right. They were the number
That was
3.
Peyton Manning's.
Right. They were the number 3 seed. They hosted a playoff game.
Did they host Kansas City?
And that was Peyton Manning. That's when they got Bob Sanders came back from injury.
Right. That's where they hosted Kansas City, and Bob Sanders was back. They beat him down.
They played wild card weekend. They won a division, but they played. These are teams that had to win 3 games.
Right. So they weren't necessarily the wild card team, but they played. They had to go through the full
gamut to get to the Super Bowl and then ultimately win it.
They were not a bye team.
All right, 2005, another 6 seed won it.
2005 would have to be 2005. That would have to be. Would that have been? Oh, was that the Detroit Super Bowl? Was that the Steelers?
Yes.
Steelers over Seattle.
That's right.
That's where the referees gave Bill Cowher his championship. I remember that.
Yeah, Bill Cowher was the
Captain Coward.
They were the 60. No, they didn't. Stop.
They gave. There's 2.
Stop, please.
No, stop.
Just please
There's 2 postseason games that will always be under the cloud of suspicion. The 2005 Super Bowl, because they handed Jerome Bettis and Bill Cowher a
Captain
Super Bowl.
Coward.
And frankly, Mike Holmgren's Seattle Seahawks beat them fair and square.
No, they didn't.
And number 2 would be Game 6, Lakers-Sacramento Kings, Western Finals.
All right. So the last one we went over is
with the Lakers down 3 games to 2.
2005 Steelers, number 6 seed. Now, there are 3 other teams that played wild card weekend that were not wild card winners. They were division winners that went on to win the Super Bowl starting in 1980.
Well, I know who won the Super Bowl. That was the Raiders.
That's right. They were the number 4 seed that year.
The Eagles in New Orleans.
That's exactly right.
Kenny King had the big game.
Number 1997.
I'm going to break Boomer's engaged, so let him be engaged for 1 second. What's the year you're
wait, Boomer's engaged. What does that mean?
You're engaged. You got a topic. You're killing it. I'm
trying to help you out. We got a local team that is playing wild card weekend, and I'm trying to tell people that yes, your team obviously, as they do know here locally.
97. I know the answer because I was living there.
Yeah, I know.
Denver Broncos.
Denver Broncos. And then finally,
Coach Parcells blew a lead at halftime.
And then finally,
you made him remember that in Denver had a chance to go to a Super Bowl and couldn't hold on to a halftime lead.
2000.
2000 was the Ravens.
That's right, and they destroyed the Giants.
Yes, that was Jason Sehorn on the first play of the game getting toasted.
34-7.
Yes.